So, good afternoon. Another exciting Peak District ride planned today. I'm a good few miles in. If you know this area, you'll recognise this as Long Hill. From Whaley Bridge down to Buxton. From Buxton, I've got plenty of hilly miles to Bakewell. From Bakewell, I'm going to what's the plague village, Eyam. Then to Tideswell, back to Buxton, back up the back end of Long Hill, fly down, and that's your lot. So join me on today's ride, please. Thank you. Down into Buxton, go get a coffee. Yeah. To Bakewell. Yeah. Then up to Eyam. Oh yeah. Tideswell, back to Buxton, up the back end of this Long Hill and fly back down to Whaley Bridge. Right. Flying all right? 55, I think. Yeah, about 5,000 feet of climbing. Yeah. 2 weeks ago, I was cycling in Snowdonia. Oh, were you? Legs were a bit tender. Well, I went on my own. Any pass do that at all? So I did the Horseshoe Pass, I did the Road to Hell, I did Belky Groves. Right, yeah. Horrible climb. Absolutely disgusting climb. Yeah, I would say that Horseshoe reminds me of this road. Yeah. Except the views were amazing. Yeah. Was it in the hot weather? The second day I was there, it was 32 degrees. Yeah. So when I did the Horseshoe, I went in the morning. Oh, sorry, evening. Yeah. Didn't leave till about 6:30. Went to Wrexham, topped up my water, got back to Llangollen, where I was parked. Yeah. I was staying miles away from there, though. I nipped into an Aldi and just got some food. It was like 9 p.m. Right. And I've not even had tea. Is that right? That day, I've not even had tea. Just a few like chocolate bars in my bag. Did you manage to get something later on? No, that was me. That was you? Yeah. I had a big breakfast. I don't even think I had any. I think I drove to Denby. Sounds like you get focused. Yeah, I drove to Denby. What did I get there? On the way I stopped. Oh, I forgot the name of the place now. Do you know the area well? Fairly well. Yeah, there's a beautiful pass. Oh, I can't remember what it's called now. So basically you're on an A road and next minute you're in this woodland and it's like, oh, it feels like a temperate rainforest. So that was, oh, I can't remember the name of the place. Rushy, was it Rushy? There's Bala. It's not as far as Bala. No. So I stopped at a Greg's anyway, and just got myself a cappuccino in the morning. Like a Greek yogurt and some fruit. It's roofing. Roofing, that's it. Well done. That Road to Hell was a killer. 7 miles it is uphill. Yeah. Evil, just evil. But I've not even eaten today. Well, I had an apple. So with all the miles I've got today, I've got a couple of protein bars. Yeah. But I think I better stop and get a cappuccino, maybe I just don't. Yeah, I'm just not keen on eating on the bike. I seen you've got a banana in your back pocket, like that I can eat. Yeah. I've got gels, I love gels. And other than that, I've got some electrolytes in my water. Yeah. No, I've got to eat, I'm the opposite. Really? I've got to keep feeding myself. I'd say I can cycle first 30 miles on an empty stomach, but then after that I start putting something in every 30 minutes. Yeah, that's every 30. I'm sure. I've got a reminder on my Garmin to eat. An hour, yeah. And then after 2 hours. I was here last week, it was all foggy this. So I actually remember this climb from a couple of years ago when I rode to Bakewell. So what I've done is I've incorporated part of my ride that I did that day. But last time when I got to Bakewell, I was on my Ribble Endurance SLE, which had 32mm tyres on. So when I got to Bakewell, I jumped on the Monsell Trail. My word, don't go on that on a road bike. You need a gravel or a hybrid or a mountain bike, because what I found, let me catch my breath. The vibrations through all of the gravel hurt my hands. It's about 7 or 8 miles long. By the time I got to the end, my hands were fatigued through the constant vibrations, and I thought, never again. Not on a road bike. So today, when I get to Bakewell, I'm going to head north, and that's when I'm going to go towards Eyam. So no off-road trails on gravel. Tarmac it is, where I belong. My word, this is a long ass climb, 7% currently. Wow. Looks like it's starting to flatten off a bit now. Yeah, there we go. Over the worst of it, I'm gonna stop, have a gel, swig a drink, and crack on. See you up the road. Yay, we've actually got a section that isn't uphill. Just stopped for a swiggle. I refilled my bike bottle at Buxton from the well. I'll have to get some water from Bakewell. But saying that, I can always get a bit of what I'm going Buxton before I go home. So, but that's about 40 miles away yet by the time I loop back round. Let's put some music on. Just look at these views. We're getting deeper into the Peak District now. I feel blessed in more ways than one. It's never a good idea to do a bunny hop over a pothole with a car alongside you. But I was carrying a bit too much speed then. Pick my average speed up now. See, the road really shoots up in the distance. But that's why I'm riding the Scott Addict RCE ride. To take the edge off these big climbs. I still put big watts out myself, as you guys know. On my last ride, nearly 900 watts up a climb when I was almost home, and average watts on the whole ride 241. So my fitness is in a good place. But after years of football and damage to my knees, the last thing I want is to grind up big hills. So some of these smaller hills I put in eco, and it just gives me about 100 watts to add to my own 400. And we spin up the hill quite comfortably. Well, ish. Looks like the Yorkshire Dales, this. With these dry stone walls. offer you a bit of shelter from the crosswinds. Beautiful, so smooth, and whizzing along at 32 miles an hour here. It's these long sections where you can clear lactate from the climbs. Loosen your legs back up. Just got to keep pedaling, people. Here we go. I've just put eco on, but I'm not even going slow enough for it to kick in. I'm going up this 2% at 90 miles an hour, mainly with the momentum that I carried in. She's a star. She's feeling empty. Right, let's spin up here. 400 watts, 450, 470, 500. Here we go. Flattens off now, turn the assistance down. Here we go. Just takes the edge off. I'm really working here. Whew. Excuse me. Hello, butterfly. Thought it was going to land on my hand. So we're not that far from Bakewell now. I fancy me a sweet little tart. Get my energy up. And that wasn't a euphemism. Probably cost you an arm and a leg anyway. It's a long road, big heart. You got it, she's a star. Can't beat a bit of James. How did we go from James to Dido? White flag. Where the heck did my playlist get that from? Whoa! What the flip? It's a wall! Are we going to get out this, people? Yeah, come on. We can do it. No problemo. That's a famous landmark over there. That old mill tower. Seen that on a few YouTube videos in the past. Wow, the views. Do you know, I started off today, it was proper grey skies. I thought it was going to be a rough one. I even wondered the possibility of getting rained on. And here we are in 27 degrees, hazy sunshine. I might even top up my sun cream. I always go out with SPF on. Bit nervous at the moment. I've done nearly 2,000 feet of climbing. My average speed is high. My average watts is high. I feel strong. Probably because today is Thursday and I've not rode since Friday last week. After a solid couple of weeks of 2 big rides a week. A couple of weeks ago it was 2 tough rides in Snowdonia. Last week it was 2 Peak District rides. I noticed on the way home last week on Friday, didn't quite feel myself. The snap wasn't there in the legs. So I just made the simple decision. Don't ride until your body tells you it's desperate to go. You give your body a rest when you need it, and that's when you get super compensation. Where your body has recovered and made the gains from your training. If you don't take breaks when you need it, all your training can end up with negative effects. It's all about listening to your body at the right time, mentally and physically. I'm not saying I'm at 100%, but I'm feeling good. But I've got a lot of miles to do, and one thing I do know, I need some food, some solid food. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'll be going down into Bakewell soon. I'll put you on before I get there. Okay, so I've just left. Well, I've not left, I'm still here. I'm leaving Bakewell. Next destination, Eyam. First time going this way. I've got no idea how many miles until the next stop, but I'm well fueled. I've just had a big drink. I've got plenty of water in my bottle. Had a big lamb and mince pasty and a bottle of pure apple juice. Should keep me going for a while. I've still got a couple of gels and a protein bar in my bag. Excuse me. Oh, so we've got to climb now. Now we've got to work. Now we're going to work off that pasty. Whoa. Gee whiz. Well, she's a long one. Ooh, fresh tarmac. It's very fresh. Still got loose gravel. 7-8%. Leg stinger, especially after being stop eating straight into a climb. Yeah, she's nearly done. Climb's nearly done. She weren't too bad. Whew. Her bark was worse than her bite. Woo! Woo! Still not finished. Still 5%. I'm only in eco. Knowing me, I'll probably get back to the car and the bike will still be on 50%. Yeah, I've still got a couple of gels in my bag. If we hit any more big hills today, that's the climb pretty much done. I feel a bit sick now. I've actually got in my car a really high output power bank, not in terms of capacity but in terms of the speed it can charge. So actually on my way home I'll be able to top my range extender battery up to around 50%, which means I can go home, put it straight back in the box, no messing around. Or if I need to, I can charge my phone as well. So we're in Hassop now, at this Hassop station, which I'm sure the Monsell Trail goes past it. I remember the name. Right, see me further up the road. I'm just coming out of Stony Middleton. Look at these cottages here against this cliff face. Wow. I bet their roofs have been hit by rocks in the past. So I'm on my way to Eyam, the plague village. Doesn't look like I'm climbing, but it's like a constant drag, this. 2%. It's been going on for a couple of miles into a headwind. So believe it or not, I'm having to push 300 watts just to maintain 30 miles an hour up here. This headwind's a killer. Let's put it up to level 2 because my legs are getting fatigued. Oh, wow. Wow. What a great feeling. It just means I'm putting out the same watts, but now I'm doing 15, not 12. Oh. Let my heart rate drop back down a little. Nearly there, nearly Eyam. Here we go. So I've just turned the range extender off now. The range extender's actually got me 27 miles because for long stretches, barely needed it. Which means I've got the full bike battery to play with for the remaining 20 odd miles. Lucky me. So we're in Eyam, so we're gonna go up onto the ridge where the residents, when they were quarantining themselves during the bubonic plague, where they went and left money for the villagers from Stony Middleton to exchange goods. And they were very clever because they put the coins in a stone with a cutout and put it in vinegar water, because they knew that would kill all of the bacteria. The virus. It's not ideal for a road bike, but got to make a pilgrimage here to the people that sacrificed themselves and quarantined and stopped the plague. So I'm just leaving Eyam. What a beautiful building. An old church here. So much history. Beautiful. Eyam's bigger than I thought. Hi. Don't leave me dry. So all these little kickers that takes out your legs in the Peak District, not the big climbs. The big climbs, you know they're coming. It's all the other ones in between. My word, I'm having to put some watts to get up this into a headwind. Only just recovered from that super long climb. I've been going downhill for the last couple of miles. And the pasty, the Cornish pasty in Bakewell, keeps repeating on me. It's not sat very well on my stomach. Do. Your name is Deborah. It never suited you. Barely moving here, going downhill. Such is the headwind. 17 miles an hour. I should be flying over 20 here. I'm sure you can pick up the wind on the microphones. Very, very, very strong headwind this. so, just dropping down into Tideswell, a little village I've been to 3 or 4 times on the bike now. There's a massive climb going towards Buxton, but I'm pretty certain today I'm going a different route. I think I'm going towards Millersdale. Jesus, that cow shit. Oh, wow. Wow. Can't hold your breath on the bike either. Bikes and beers, sounds good. Swim, bike, run. Shoots up through the stormy ground. There's no road, no space to live in this town. I love love. This is Tideswell, beautiful, isn't it? I had to tell, traffic is stuck. Just imagine it without the cars up. You thought you found a friend. Look at this airplane. Out of this place. The Spitfire bar. Wow. Beautiful day. And you got no destination in the mind. Please have meditation. Oh, we're going here. I'm not in the right gear. I'm going to stop and have a gel. Haha. So I thought I was missing out the big climb. No, it's just another big climb. So I don't think there's any option but to go uphill out of Tideswell. Especially towards Buxton. Doesn't look like it's that long. I'll manage. Still got another gear to go anyway. 34, 34, 1-to-1 gearing. Did not expect a beautiful day like this today. The weather forecast was very mixed. It just started off grey and it's just got better and better as the day's gone on. Hasn't it, ladies? Commute. When I choose road cycling, don't send me down farm tracks. It's not really what I want to be cycling on. It's uncomfortable on road bike tyres, and you also run the risk of a flat miles and miles from anywhere, which is not what I want. It's one of the reasons why I make sure my pressures are not too high. I've got it pretty much spot on now. 55 front, 58 rear. It's not ideal, but I've rode on worse. Took hay fever nasal spray this morning. Didn't help. So please accept my apologies for all my sniffling and my massive hay fever sufferer. After all these miles, I've still got 72% in the bike. Just shows how many miles you can ride without using. If you can push fast speeds, it also means when I'm leaving Buxton, going up Long Hill from Buxton side is much steeper, but it's shorter. So it means I'll be able to put up to a higher level of assist, sit back, put the radio on, spin my legs up, comfortable at 300 watts, and then enjoy the 5-mile descent into Whaley Bridge and back to my car. Looking forward to it. I think this is going towards the Monsoul Trail, you know. I think in this start climb, do you know what I think it is? This is the one that, yeah, it's been on the hill climbing championships this climb, I'm sure it has. I recognise it. My goodness me, it's steep. Yeah, this is going towards the Monsoul Trail, I'm sure it is. I'm struggling to pull my brakes here. That's how steep it is. I might actually get off and walk and burn my brakes out. There's there in that river. Look at this bridge. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful feat of engineering. So I'm on my way back to Buxton, top up my bike bottle, climb out of Buxton, the 5-mile fast descent into Whaley Bridge, go find my car, pack up and drive home. Happy days. My word, this climb's ugly. Can't be that far from Buxton now, a few miles maybe. Taking the frame. So this is actually downhill here, but I'm slowing down, and it's all the headwind. It's like -1%. I should really be able to pick up some speed. Nope. I'm doing 16.8 with effort. It's like I'm cycling through treacle. I love you, there's some words long we wrote, never heard. Oh, emergency services, what's going on here? Oh, motorbike. Oh, sugar. Hope everyone's okay. Can't see anything. They're moving up and down, one by one, take a hit, join the club. Great, another climb. 13 Climb Pro climbs I've had today. tell you one thing, I'm really looking forward to the Long Hill fast descent. After all these miles of hills, 5 miles of blasting downhill. Hopefully get my average speed close to 16 miles an hour by that point. Excuse me. It was right time or two. Feel the place, feel the heat in the afternoon. Have you felt softer willing to? Deep winter, till the fish bowl is fresh. I like a stick my throat, me that you're in to use to know. Slow it down on Monday. I tell you what is hurting me today. Soles of my feet are burning from just constant pressure. It's a different sort of pressure when it's constant climbing. You're pushing down harder in your soles. Going down into Buxton now. I'm going to top up my bike bottle, climb out of Buxton up to the top of Long Hill, blast down into Whaley Bridge. Let's go fill the bike bottle up. Right, so I'm leaving Buxton. I'll leave the camera rolling and you'll see me climb out of Buxton, steep climb up Long Hill, the shorter but steeper end, and then the fast descent into Whaley Bridge. Been looking forward to this for miles. Go. So like I said, normally you see me going up the other way, which is 5 miles long. This is about a mile and 3/4, I think. Yeah. In fact, we'll have a look now. 41.8 miles in. We'll see how many miles this takes us. But yeah, this is the steeper side. I'm not going to hammer it, I'm going to go nice and steady. You are formidable to me, 'cause you seem to know it where you want to go. Yeah, follow you, but you should know. So yeah, this rear hub motor does not make your effort any easier whatsoever, because it does not interact with the crank or the chain. The only thing it does, because it's adding watts to the rear wheel, normally for the amount of watts I'm putting out now, I might be doing 6 miles an hour, but I'm doing 10. So where you save is, you're getting to the top of the hill quicker. Whew. After 13 Climb Pro climbs today, there's not a lot left in my legs. I'm looking forward to spinning at high speed because my legs are so sore, so stiff. I will try spin my legs really quick going down Long Hill, clear lactate, increase blood flow, which should mean quicker recovery, less chance of cramp post-ride. Come to the house, oh lady, no. Yeah, still got a headwind here. No wonder for the first half of the ride today my average speed was so good. Must have had a tailwind. To show me you were good in your humanities. So it flattens off here a little bit. I can't build up any speed because of this bloody headwind. And obviously the more effort you put in and the more speed you build up, you're increasing the strength of that headwind against you, so you're just wasting energy. On the way, we want you home in one piece now. Just look at the view behind me, people. That's Buxton. Cannot wait to see the top of this bloody climb. Nope, I've still got a long drag. I'm that tired now, I actually feel sick. I think I put too much effort into the first half of the ride. I can actually see the Cat and Fiddle in the distance. You won't be able to make it out. Not unless you can see that pole. But that's the Cat and Fiddle pub. Such is the headwind. Even with the E-assist, I was pushing over 500 watts. It's all this bloody Peak District wind. It's worse than the hill. Because it's even sapping energy on the flats. Flip for that. Hopefully not too many fast overtakes on this climb now, on this descent. It's like the Peak District version of the Horseshoe Bastards. So yeah, this is the way I came up this morning. It's now 10 to 5, so one thing I do know, getting in my car, the A6 is going to be busy, but being the Peak District cyclist, I'm going to take a hilly but much quieter shortcut home. Excuse me. Down this a lot quicker than I'll go up. watching my average speed creep back up now. If I can do that big Peak District ride and finish with an average speed of 16 miles an hour, I'm very, very happy with that. So I'm putting out 300 watts here, even though I'm going downhill 30 miles an hour. I've picked my average speed up to 16. I also want to pick my average watts up for today. Keep it over 230 maybe. This ride's going to be very close to 50 mile when I stop. Whaley Bridge now. Them stupid slow down lines are horrible on a road bike. It's going the gutter. You rattle your bike. Awful they are. Here we go, pretty much at the end of Long Hill. Last half a mile, almost back at my car. Great ride. This is Whaley Bridge. I'm just parked up the road. It's a very, very challenging ride today, but well worth doing. once I get a chance in a minute, I'll give you some of my ride stats. So my average speed is 16.1, my average power is 233, a little bit down on last week, but still good. Still happy with that. Anything over 230 is a decent effort. So I'm parked on the next road. So that's me. If you've watched to this point, thank you so much. Just thank you for watching.